Good day, folks. This is Marius Landman. Today is 19 April 2019, and it's Friday, 8:30 in the morning here in Australia. We're quickly going to go through Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I'm also going to talk about Litecoin, EOS, NEO, and a few other coins. For the new people that came on board in cryptocurrencies just now recently, you can see here that at approximately 15 November, the market dropped all the way down to this low point here at the level of 3125 Bitcoin. That is considered to be a low point, and at that point we recommended to our subscribers and said risk adverse investors can get back in the market as we see a uptrend in the market now. Although it's very unlikely that Bitcoin will retest this low here of 3125, we still need to keep that as a probability in our thinking process. Although we see upside is very nice and you can be positive, but we know that when you turn your back on Bitcoin, that Bitcoin will come and bite you very hard. So we always need to be very, very cautious. And this is why it's important that you look at these videos and read our algorithm reports every single week. Use it as a guideline to do your own research. It's a great guideline, it works very well, and I'm also going to get into the top 40 crypto report to show you what you need to look out for in the next 2 weeks. We see upside, huge upside in our algorithm data. The fact that the market did not drop further where it came to these resistance lines is a very positive and bullish sign. Now I'm going to get into a few bullish signs that we see in our algorithm data to a certain extent, and hopefully this video will give you the confidence to invest and make those gains. That's what we want you to do. We want you to make profit. Now for those new people there, you see that the market came all the way down, it dropped here into 3125, and then it went up to this high point here where my mouse is now, and then this was the American shutdown where the market came all the way down to this point here. Then shot upwards into this level here, breaking our target of 5190, where the market then dropped down in the last 7 days to this point here, and we'll go and zoom in there, and we are now in a last leg upwards into point number 5. The next level that we expect is that Bitcoin is going to have a little bit of resistance breaking through the level of 5397. But this could easily happen. If we look at the past few days, we saw that Bitcoin went upwards for 3 days, consecutive days upwards. It's not going to be impossible for Bitcoin to break out above 53900 level within the next 12 to 24 hours. Once Bitcoin breaks above this level of 5300, it's plausible that we are going to go into this level of 55 to 57. Above this level here, very little resistance, and our targets of 6336 here, as well as a target of 6843, 100% stand. It's also not going to be impossible for Bitcoin to reach this level here that we've mentioned a few weeks ago, that we could potentially head into this level here of $7,500. And I'm going to mention something here which is very important that we mentioned in our previous reports. There are 2 dates that is very important. One of the dates is this one here, which is 15 October 2018, and that is the resistance point of 6843. We believe that Bitcoin is going to take out that level. And our algorithm data points to this date here. And I want you to write those dates down because it's dates that you will be using in the top 40 crypto report. The second date that you need to write down is 20 July 2018. You can see that we've put this blue line here on that point there. There's that blue line there, which is the 6843 line. And then the secondary blue line is the one of 20 July 2018, which is 7474. We do expect the market to perhaps drag on sideways a little bit. And that's why we've extended our date to 4 May 2019, which gives us a 30-day timeline. And I'm going to show you where this 30-day timeline comes from. For me to show you this, I need to go back to these levels here, back into 2018. If you look at this one here on 5th of January, you can see that there was a high point, and then we created a low point here. Then we created another high point there, and another low point there. and then we created another high point. Now these are all approximately 30 days. If I were to take the measurement of the day rate and I put it there and I calculate how many days there are, you'll come out to approximately 30, 28, 30 and 30 days. That means that every 30 days Bitcoin created a high point, another 30 days a low point, then a high point up. And a way to illustrate that perhaps is easier if I simply just drag the arrow like this. That is a high point to a low point. This is a low point to a high point. That is a high point to a low point. And then you've got a low point up to a high point. And let me say this, guys, it's not going to be impossible for this to spread over to another 30 days and perhaps go upwards into a level of about $8, $9, or $10,000 before we drop. That is very unlikely, but there is a probability in our algorithm data that we do see that. So when Bitcoin reaches up to this level here, which is, remember this now, that is the 20 July 2018 high point, we do expect some sort of a drop here. Probably not that low, but the higher we go here, the lower this drop will be. And then from there onwards, we see another drop. Now this is long term. Let's quickly have a look at the long-term goal for Bitcoin. I've put this date here of 27 January 2020. We expect that this high point, the all-time high for Bitcoin, could easily be taken out right at that point there, the first, second, or third week in January 2020. The second thing is, let's have a look at the 50-week average. Okay, so I'm here on the weekly chart. I'm on Bitstamp, and you can see here that Bitcoin is right here at this point here where my mouse is now, just touching that resistance line there. We expect that this resistance line is going to break, and that is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is going sideways and stopping a little bit. But within the next week or two, that resistance line is most likely going to break, and we are going to see a price discovery up to this level of 7497. Again, guys, there we go. That is the 20 July 2018 resistance or high point. And then we have this here as the 15 October 2018 resistance point. Those two dates are the two dates that constantly comes up in our algorithm data, and it could be possible, it could be very much possible that Bitcoin reaches this level of 15 October and that level there of 20 July 2018. Litecoin, the price targets for Litecoin perfectly stand. We still see upside momentum into this level of 111. The level of $95 is big resistance, between 95, 97, around there, but we do expect Litecoin to break that level. Look for a price jump up into the level of $95 to $97, round about at this level here. Pending that, we are definitely heading up into this level of 111. We do expect the level of 136 to be broken, but anything above $111 in Litecoin, consider it as a bonus. I also want to bring your attention to this level here of 189. Remember back here in January, February, where we came out and said that we expect Litecoin to reach the level of 189. It looked strange. It looked like we were mad. But guys, the more we look at this level here of 189, the more I realize that this target could possibly be hit. So be aware of that. Pending that level there, remember we are now in the fifth wave. 1, 2, 3 here, 4 down here, and fifth. The fifth wave, we are going to see a drop. But we do expect that we can move sideways upwards up till the 4th of April 2019. If anything changes, we will let you know. And again, the drop that could happen around about $60, as low as $40 to $47. But the higher we go here, the higher low this will be. So keep that in mind. Let's get into EOS. EOS again, guys, and I want to reiterate this point again here. If you look at this point, let me just turn this into an arrow. If you look at this point here, which is the 15 October high point, exactly there, you will see that that is the resistance point. And that target there is approximately $6.50. Expect EOS to reach that point, which is another It looks like another 9 or 10%. And then a secondary high point up to this level of $8.60. That would give us a 52% gain. And remember, that level there comes all the way on the left-hand side here, 20 July 2018. Let's have a look at NEO. NEO currently is trading at this level here of $11.41. Expect again this level here, the 15 October 2018 high point there. That is the first target for NEO. The secondary target could be anywhere up here, up to about $40. So our first target here is about $18 and then another double of the price there. Bitcoin Cash, our target of $400 still remain. As a matter of fact, we see a highest target of approximately $862. This will give us a gain, our first initial gain, guys, to 49% and a probability of hitting about 175%. Again, where do these targets come from? There we go there. That is your 15 October line and that is your 20 July 2018 line. We expect that to go upwards. Bitcoin Cash, very, very strong. It's one of the cryptos that have outperformed Bitcoin by far, even more than Litecoin. Now we've got very strong support here. We don't expect it to go back, and that middle Bollinger Band will create the support, and Bitcoin Cash is expected to bump upwards through these levels. Let's get into OMG. OMG still has got a lot in the pipeline. Again, here, there's your 15 October line, and then we've got the 20 July line on the left-hand side. We could see this level of 88% gain very, very quickly for target of 3.8. Anything above that can just be a bonus in this area here. Ethereum is really great at this moment. You can see it's bumping off that the middle leg of the Bollinger Band, and we expect a bit of upwards momentum breaking through that little pink resistance line there at about $190. So once it breaks through that, it's going to be very easy to hit that target there of approximately 38%, and then our highest target still remains at about 516% as a max high. So Ethereum, if you hold Ethereum, great coin. Dash, the same with Dash. We still expect Dash to hit that level here of 164, and pending that, we can reach a high point of $284, $280, around about in that range. Again, these blue lines are the 15 October line and then the 20 July 2018. DigiByte looks really good. We can see a bounce upwards here once we break the 200 SMA line, and we see a target within this range of where my mouse is now. Let me just put those points in there and we can see what the price labels are. So that first price label is 0.0216 with a secondary price target here and a secondary price target of 0.029. And this, guys, is very good. We look at about a 57% gain there and a potential of about 110% gain. ZRX still has got a bit of resistance to go through. Pending a break of that resistance, we could see it go up to this level here of 0.76. This one is not necessarily in my portfolio and it's not something that I am playing with right now at the moment. BNB, we expect a level of about $26, expected to break this level here, and that will take out this high point of 9 January. Theta, again with Theta, we do expect Theta to break this level of 0.2. That is the high point that was created on around about on 9th of March, but we do see upside here into this level here at least 0.15. Pending that, you can literally take Theta and move the money over to Bitcoin Cash, for example, or into Litecoin. So guys, here is the summary. Everything depends on Bitcoin. We are looking at Bitcoin very, very closely. We see enormous upside. It's a simple game of just being patient, and we are going to see these levels being taken out, 6368. Above 68, if we do reach this target of 7474, it will simply be amazing. Thank you very much, guys. Have a fantastic holiday weekend.